Hey, it's Dave Austin. It's game time, baby. Game ready time. Sunday evenings now I do it. I hope you enjoy them on Sunday evening because what we're talking about is starting your week strong, getting everything you got to go forward in this week, because we all know that your greatest assets are mind. If you get yourself in the right frame of mind, that's how you win in anything. Now, a lot of you still watch it on Mondays, and I think it's great. You just watch the replay. Whenever you watch it, we're always going to bring the best of the best. And I see Billy's on. I see Michelle. Awesome. Thank you. Boy, today's subject, as a speaker, as someone that gets around a lot, people might assume that sometimes, I don't have any weaknesses, or a lot of speakers, they'll hide their weaknesses. When they're out there on stage, it's like, oh man, just do this, this, and this. And then I'll see them come down the stage and I'll say, hey, you should listen to yourself. But the truth is, we all have weaknesses. I've got plenty of weaknesses, and I can either get lost in those weaknesses, or I can just take a deep breath and think about where my strengths are. And I believe the greatest gift you can give yourself is focus on your strength and keep growing your strength. Doesn't mean that your weaknesses will come around to where they don't hold you back. But if you're always focused on your weakness, you can't be the best version of you. Every one of us have weaknesses. And so if you hear someone go, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. I'm sorry, it's BS if there isn't something within you that sometimes you feel like, hey, I'm not that good at this. Someone might be better. I know, like for Kathy and I, there's areas in her life that she's phenomenal. And I really appreciate that. But that doesn't mean she's phenomenal in everything. And there's areas in my life that I think I'm pretty dang good. But that doesn't mean I'm good in everything. And so our union together, actually, my strength, many of them are her weaknesses. And my weaknesses are her strength. So know your strength. Build on your strength. Great example today. In fact, I'm here in my car right now. I don't normally do this in my car, but I'm waiting for Domino Pizza. We were watching the Patriot and Jacksonville game, and come on. How does Tom Brady keep coming back like this over and over again? Even when I understand had 5 stitches, 10 stitches in his throwing hand. That's because he focuses on his strength, his accuracy, his poise, his knowing. He is slow as molasses. If he went to the NFL combines that are coming up real soon, they would laugh. He'd be the worst rated quarterback of any of them. Any of them. But yet he's the best in the game. Why? Because he focuses on his strength, and then he uses his strength to make these dramatic comebacks. If he was caught up in, I think his linemen are faster than him. If he was like, we're not going to be able to make this comeback, I'm just really too slow. No, he relies on his ability to process in the pocket, ability to be very, very accurate. So think about your own life. Think about your strength and build on that strength. Everyone, I don't care who you are, everyone has a gift in them. A gift. But if we are always like, oh gosh, I wish I was this, I wish I was that, oh gosh, I wish this, I wish that, then we're not focused on what we really are, our real gifts. So that's my pointer for our Facebook Live today, is focus on your strength. Grow your strength. And let your weaknesses, they'll come along. But use what your advantage is. In a business, when I go and I work with a business, it's really interesting. Some people are really strong here, and there's others that are really strong there. Why do we have to, try to change this person or change that person? This person is adding a strength to the company that this person can't. But this person is adding a strength that this person can't. When you start getting that, then you can really step out. When you find the strength within you, and keep building on that strength, that's how you achieve to the highest good. So you ready for our visualization? Tonight's visualization is going to be visualizing on your strength, really tapping into that. So as we get started, first think about the 3 things you want to intend to be this week. Jot them down. And again, if you don't have time right now, think about it afterwards and really jot down. Get focused on 3 things that you're going to just do awesome. Here's the problem that a lot of people have. They try to do too many things and they're mediocre. You want to be a champion? Focus in. Focus in. 3 things. That's it. That's it. Now, if you've got them, write them down. If not, when this video is over, after you've seen this, write them down. Now, I want you to focus on, what are you grateful for? What are you truly grateful for? See, we're going on the good side. We're on the positive side of things. Everything can shift with the right attitude. And gratitude is the greatest way to put you in the right attitude. So what are you grateful for? Take that in. Now close your eyes. And I want you to see a gate. And as you see your gate, pass through your gate. As you pass through your gate, you come into this place in nature. Oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous. Come on. How awesome is this? It can be a place you've been to before, been combination of places, but just enjoy the beauty of nature. Take it in. Nature loves to be appreciated. So it's just sending out such great vibes for you right now. So breathe it in. Breathe it deep. Breathe through your nose. And then breathe out. Do it at least 4 times. Really breathe in the very breath of life. Man, this is what connects you to the greatest part of your good. It's just in the breath, believe it or not. It's that breath that brings you to your greatest good. Can you believe that? Just taking the time to breathe in that power beyond your own, the strength. I call it's if there's a space between you and your maker, this is the space in between in the very breath. Breathe it in, baby. Now see a gate at the other end and go through that gate. As you go through that gate, now you're going to just take a moment. Think about what you're really strong at. Think about what's really admirable about you. And just absolutely be grateful for that. Now, as your eyes are closed, see yourself using those strengths to your advantage to accomplish incredible things, because you're now focused in on the gifts that God's given you. Oh my gosh, they're expanding, they're growing because you're allowing them to. Celebrate it. Celebrate it full. This is the greatest way you can live life. Take that in and just feel the victories. Feel the victories one step at a time, because you're like Tom Brady now. You're focused on what your skills are that you're really good at, not what you're not good at. And because of that, you're winning. You're winning, in the fourth quarter again and again. Whatever your challenge, whatever your wishes are. Now come back through the gate, come back in and go, oh my, back into nature, going, man, I can always come here. It's always for me. I can just tap into this energy. I know I don't have to always rely on me. There's a greater life here for me, just waiting to guide me and waiting to give me the strength to do anything, even when things look challenging. Sometimes your greatest challenges become your greatest gifts. Sometimes your greatest weaknesses become your greatest allies, because instead of getting focused and down, you charge into your strength fuller. And now you breathe that in. Go to the well of water. If your eyes are still closed, drink from it. Oh man, ice cold, so refreshing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just drink it in. It's the life giver. It's the energizer. Feel the water running through your veins. Oh my gosh, it is awesome. You go ahead and walk out through that first gate you walk through. Open your eyes. You're game ready. Have an incredible week. This is the energy you want to always put yourself in. And any time during the week you feel like you're feeling your weakness more, watch this video again. Just come, you're on my Facebook page. Just come back and watch it. Oh my gosh, Tom Leonard on this live. Tom Leonard was a player that was a phenomenal tennis player. And we used to practice. We got to know each other years ago, and he had come off the tour. And I put on these little money tournaments, and he came over and he'd win them every weekend. I started calling it the Tom Leonard charity tennis event, because every time he'd win it. But he decided he changed his attitude and went back out on the tour. And he beat Jimmy Connors. He beat the best of the best. He just had what we're talking about. Had a shift, a change. And I watched him, and it was really cool to watch him go out and do it. So Tom, awesome. I hope it's the Tom Leonard that I know. Maybe it's a different Tom Leonard. I haven't seen Tom Leonard in years. But anyway, have an awesome week. Remember, what are your strengths? Every time you need some additional strength in one moment, close your eyes, take a breath in, think about your strength in, and then march boldly in that. Have an awesome week. Hopefully we have started your week strong, and you just now stay true to it. Stay true to it. Hey, guess what? Not this Friday, but coming soon. Coming soon, we're back to season 2 on Aloha Fridays. You do not want to miss it. Our first guest is Bill Sterling. The guy is phenomenal. He knows how to read who you are as far as your personality goes. And when you know that, you can become so much stronger. It fits into what I'm talking about so much. So be watching when we start announcing when we come back to season 2 of Aloha Fridays. Hey, Beast Mode on, and we're in the middle. We're right in the middle of our Beast 30-day training right now. And, you know, if you so desire, it's not too late. You can jump on. Everything is recorded. Just check it out. All the best. See you next week.